Hi, and welcome to the Monetize Your Mission Mastermind for Thursday, March 26th, 2026. And today we have with us Steve Gast, who is joining us from Authority Cam, the school community, where you learn to get comfortable on camera. So, welcome, Steve. I'm really excited for this chat that we're going to have today and what you have to share with us.
Awesome. And if you can't hear, I live in Chicago, so the sirens are blaring already, and that's just one of the fun things of filming here. Um, Typically, so this is going to be a workshop where I help people get their video onto their School About page. And at this point, I like to do a quick round the horn. We only have two people, so this is going to go really quick. But this is still just a really quick introduction where you just say, this is like 15 seconds. You're going to say who you are, where you're from, and what you do. So, hi, my name's Steve. I'm from Chicago. I help schoolers get new members and make sales on camera. That's my intro. So, I'm just going to go in the order of my screen. All two of you. Carrie, you're next. Go for it.
Hey, I'm Carrie. I'm in Arizona and I do a lot of things. I'm taking care of cats and I'm building a wellness center.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Super cool. All right, Jill, you're up.
Hi, I'm Jill. I live in Idaho and I empower coaches and spiritual entrepreneurs to amplify their voice, monetize their mission, and get visible leveraging Substack, School, and podcasts.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I downloaded the Substack app. That's as far as I've got. It's just still a new thing for me, but I've when I go into your group, you've got people rocking right now. So that's like clearly it's a thing, and I need to take a closer look at it.
I would encourage you to try and go online, not so much on your phone when you're trying to set it up.
Mm,
They're different interfaces, and it's just so much easier if you'll do it on a desktop or a
yeah, fair enough.
laptop.
So it does sound pretty school-esque, which is, school's kind of the same. Like once you're up and running, it's pretty easy to run from the phone, but that initial
Yeah,
setup is very laptop heavy. So,
yeah.
but we digress. So let's dive in. So as I mentioned, so this again today is going to be just a really basic VSL. When I say VSL, VSL stands for Video Sales Letter. This can be a video for your School About page, or it can be a video for your website. And the reason this is so critical, and it is something that so many people don't do, um, is that a video is just always going to be able to sell in a way that a graphic can't. You can't make an emotional connection with a Canva graphic. You need to be able to look someone in the eyes and create a relationship. I'm sure a lot of you know Mona, she's in my group. It was so funny. We had our first live call ever, like 2 days ago. And we were like this, like it was like 2 minutes into the call before we realized that we'd never spoken to each other because we've been videoing for like months now, and like you already feel like you know that person. That is the strength of video. So that is why we want to get something on your business website and your school page. It's statistically shown that if you do not have a video on your website, it can reduce conversion by up to 80%. Ouch. So we want to get something, even if it's basic, anything will put you head and shoulders above every other person who's not doing it. But before we do that, before we get into the basics and create that video, we need to get into why people are putting that off, because it's a very natural thing to not do it. Everyone just hates that red blinking light when they on the camera. It just creates a lot of stress and anxiety. So I want to dig into very quickly why that is, why you might be feeling like that. We have to remember that we are tribal creatures. We evolved in like communities of typically back in the good old days of caveman, 150 people. And so if you had to present an idea to that group of 150 people and they didn't like it, they kick you out into the jungle and then you're lion food. And so that is hardwired into our DNA. And so even if we got on stage and was just doing a talk about how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that is freaking us out. Like this, like if I don't convince people to make this PB&J, they're going to kick me into the jungle and I'm lion food. So we're dealing with that fear. And that's why people fear public speaking more than death because it's basically the same thing. It is the equivalent of death if when we get on stage. The thing is, when we get on camera, those same neurons are firing. And it's because of our perception. So the big thing we're going to do to overcome this hardwired feeling is to reframe, literally, both figuratively and literally, who it is that we're talking to on the other side of the camera. And I want you to just think about this logically. So when we hop on camera and we're talking, that person on the other side of the camera is literally one person. It is not a group of 1,000 people. They are not calling all their friends and family over and say, hey, check this video out, like it's just an amazing Mr. Beast video. Probably not going to happen. It is just one person listening to your message. Therefore, you are having a conversation with another person, just like if you were at a party or a networking event. It's just you and another person talking. And when you can take that approach, it's going to take the pressure off of you. You're not going to feel like you're talking to the tribe anymore. You're just having a conversation. So now you're more relaxed. On the flip side, though, it also makes them feel better. They feel acknowledged. They're not a face in the crowd anymore. Like, and I'm guilty of this when we hop on a YouTube or a video or whatever, we say, hey, you guys, hey, everybody. And when we do that, we completely negate the person on the other side of the camera. Like, they do not feel acknowledged because now we're just talking to the audience. We're not talking to them. And we need to talk to them directly. So it's just a win-win for everyone when you can just speak to one person with every video you do. So hopefully that helps with the blinky thing. The other thing is just going to be practice and just doing it over and over again. But if you don't have the framework in place, like I hate when there's a lot of camera coaches out there that say, just film yourself and just do it and just do it and just do it. Like, it's like just fly a plane without the instruction book. Like we need to get some frameworks in place that are just going to take all that pressure off. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And specifically, this is for selling your thing. So we're going to talk about some keys that we can touch on that are going to take all the pressure off because you're going to know exactly what to say. So this is where we dive in and get started. We're going to get, this is going to be roughly 5 questions. This is, again, interactive. We're all getting on camera. Jill is a pro at this point. She's graduated through my whole challenge. She's one of what I call the 7-day cool kids at this part. This is not even that complicated. This is going to be very basic, but it does touch on things that are going to help you cover the bases. So I hope you have a pen and paper ready because we're going to jot these answers down. It might be a little tricky for Carrie in her car. She's got nothing.
You can watch the recording later, Carrie.
You can watch the recording. You might just have to do it from memory, but that again, that's not a bad thing because we're going to keep this basic. All right. And this one you don't need to write. A lot of these you should hopefully know. If you don't know these questions, then you got to take a step back and really look at what your business is. And that's where you talk to either me or Jill or another coach about narrowing down what your offer is. Because these should be pretty ingrained in you at this point. Question number 1, who do you help? For example, I help schoolers, coaches, and consultants. That's who I help. Who do you help?
Are you asking me?
Like normally we'd be writing things down at this point, Carrie, but hopefully.
Okay. Let me write it down. Let me find a pen.
Yeah, because we're going to be putting this all together at the end.
Are you getting this, Kelly?
She is probably.
I am, but I am not feeling good, so I'm not going to come on camera.
No judgment.
I am not
Yep.
camera ready at all.
You just summed up my entire winter. So the germs were aplenty this year. So yeah, I feel that, and no need to.
But I'm going to watch.
Make you feel.
Thanks.
Yeah. Watch and take notes.
I will.
Yep. All right, and then Carrie, just give me a thumbs up when you're good. Rock on. This should be a very short answer, Carrie. Like
It is.
This is not a lot of words.
I just found my pen.
You just found a pen that works? All right, this one will take a little bit more writing. Question number 2. What problem does this person have, and what pain is this problem causing in their life? What problem does this person have? What pain does this problem cause in their life? Really paint a picture. So for an example, if a person is overweight, the problem is being 40 pounds overweight. The pain is that person gets invited to a party, they go to a store to try on outfits for the party, they try on 10 outfits, none of them fit, they feel like a loser, they go home, they don't even buy anything, they don't even go to the party, they just sit on a couch and eat ice cream and cry while they play video games. That's the pain. We really want to twist the knife. What is the pain that this problem is causing? All right. Thumbs up when you're good. Boom. Number 3, how do you help them overcome this problem? This is a two-part question too. And what are 3 things they get when they join your group or your business or whatever it is that you offer? So how do you help them overcome it? What are 3 tangible things that they get? So when I say tangible, do not say they get confidence. That is not a measurable thing. They are going to get my 12-step proven blueprint. They're going to get a one-on-one call with me. They are going to get group coaching every week. What are 3 specific tangible things that they get when they join?
I have to say, when I did this exercise in the challenge in your community, which is the Authority Cam
Authority
community,
cam. Yep.
um, it really helped me get clear about what it was that I was offering to
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
That more than anything else is why I send people to your community to go through the challenge.
And I think I need to start talking about that a little bit more. That I do help with the offer and offer creation. That's a big part of what I offer, but I haven't really talked about it. A big thing that, and I was talking to Mona about this yesterday. Like it's so instinctive for you. You just know your thing, and you kind of project that. You just assume that they know it too, and like because you've been living and breathing it right forever.
Mhm.
And so you don't even think twice about it. And so like now just do your offer, like just do it, just go do your thing. And then you don't realize that that's a stumbling. And when I actually built the challenge out, I thought that was going to be one of the easiest things. And it ended up being the thing that tripped up a lot of people. They're like, oh, I don't know what my thing is. And it's really not that hard to map it out. It's like people have more than they think they do. Like Carla was a great example. Like she's like, I got nothing. I'm like, you just said that you have coffee hour. That's an awesome. Why aren't you talking about that? She's like, oh, okay. So like,
Everybody, we're all pretty much multi-passionate entrepreneurs. And the thing about multi-passionate entrepreneurs or older people is that we have a lot of experience and we can
yeah.
offer a lot of things, but we don't really categorize it into, this is the lane I want to stay in. And then these are the things and some of us have different levels in our communities.
Mm-hmm.
This, at the
Mm-hmm.
very basic level, this is what I'm offering to people, and they're going to get tangible, measurable results from it.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's how you can come up with guarantees for the things that you're offering,
Yeah.
is if you know what problem you're solving and how they'll know that they've accomplished it, so you can put a guarantee behind it
Yeah.
because they either got there or they didn't.
Yeah. And you know if they did the work or not. Like you've like, I have a call
Yeah.
every week. Are you not showing up for that call? Then you can't tell me it's not working. Like if you, and I'll have people that are like, And people are like, I don't understand step five. And I'm like, step five? You haven't even done step one yet. Let's rewind. Like, follow, do the things in order. And when you have that mapped out on your end, then
Mhm.
you're bulletproof. You can absolutely guarantee because, like, you can go back through. Like, did you do this? Did you do that? No. All right, go back, do that thing, and then you're good to go.
But the
Um,
process of making this VSL helps people get clarity
yeah,
on what they themselves are doing so that they can tell other people what they're doing.
yeah, yeah. And good news, bad news, that's an ongoing thing. Like this is like because your offer is always going to evolve. I have to create a whole new, I'm creating a new offer right now.
Mhm.
I tried to sell stuff before and it failed miserably. And this is recently, like within a month or two
Mhm.
ago, failed miserably because I didn't have a clear idea of what the offer was. And I had to sit down with someone else and map it out. And I'm still mapping it out. And only then when I can physically explain what do you get. People if people are giving you money, they need to know what they're getting. We don't
Yeah.
want to make it the bread and butter of it. Like we don't want to go into the weeds of it. Like so, if I'm a fitness coach, I want to say, look, we're going to do 45 sit-ups and we're going to eat 20 pieces of salad. Like we're not going to talk about what the system actually is. You do that when they're in the community, but they have to know that there's a thing that they're getting a magic bullet, a pill, a system. System is a
And
key
it needs
word.
named.
Needs to be named, brand it, even if you're doing the same thing that a thousand other coaches are doing. But it's the Jill Hart program.
Mhm.
It's very specific to you because at the end of the day, people are buying you. They are not
Mhm.
buying the system, they are buying you. That's why we put our courses for free. Like the course is for free. If you want to pay, that's what like you're paying for me. You're paying for my time. That group coaching, that one-on-one coaching, what they're paying for is access to you and just knowing that you're in their back pocket. Like Max Perzon's a huge coach on Skool. He hired a coach for 60K a month and never goes to the live calls. He just knows that he just has peace of mind knowing that he could go to the live call if he wanted to. It gets weird really quickly.
Pretty
So,
sure that's Alex
yeah,
Hermosi.
yep. Yeah, see, it's crazy. So, but that's the if you don't have an idea of what that is, then no one's going to buy into it. So we
Mhm.
need to know what it is we offer. Um, so up to this point, we've done, we've identified who we're talking to. We've identified the pain and the problem. So I want to go back to pain and problem real quick though. So because the biggest temptation, and I see this with business owners everywhere, like if you go to any networking party and you say, "Hey Bob, what do you do?" They're going to dive right into the system. They're going to talk about the system right out the gate and talk about like, "Oh, we do this and we do the 45 sit-ups and this, that, and the other thing." If we do not meet that person where they're at, which is pain, they are in pain right now. And if we don't take the time to emotionally connect with them on that, have with empathy, empathy is the key word. They're not going to hear a damn word we say. It's just going to be like blah, 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 because it's just a person trying to sell me more shit. And I don't want more shit. I am in pain. I just want the pain to go away. So we have to acknowledge that pain first. Then at that point, we're going to have a bridge. This system, this proven Jill Hart system, is a bridge. It's just a vehicle. All right. It doesn't matter what the vehicle is. The problem is we get so focused on the vehicle when they do not care. They literally do not give a shit about the system. They just want to know that it works. That's it. So that's why we don't go to the weeds of it. We make it just sound very tangible. You're going to get these three things. This is what it's going to do. So this is question number 4. Number 4 is the opposite of question number 2. After you work with me, what is your life going to look like? What is the dream outcome? In other words, to put it more plainly, and this is key, what do they want? What does your ideal client want right now? This is the promise that we're going to make them.
We're all massively writing over here. So in case you're listening and
If you're
not
listening, it's
looking,
all crickets right now.
yeah.
Yep. That's because we're hard at work. Normally I make people type all this stuff in the chat, but Carrie's in the car and like she's already scribbling away, so I'm not gonna make her type on the phone. All that too. So,
You want me to share my answers so far,
well, we're gonna go
or
like we're gonna
or do you
go.
want to
Everyone's
like?
gonna get a chance. So again,
Okay,
as I threatened at the beginning, this is an interactive.
okay, all
We're
right,
all gonna get on camera and put this all together at the end.
okay.
Are we all good? All
Are
three
you
of us.
good, Jennifer? I know you
Jennifer,
came in the middle.
Jennifer can't hop on the camera either, or the mic. I think she's just
I
taking
don't know.
notes. We don't know what's going on. Jennifer, if you're in a position and brave to do so, please kick on your camera because we're going to get on in a bit. If not, that's cool. Okay, we have our dream outcome. We have one thing left to do, and this is a thing that I see so many people forget to do. This was in my early days when I was taking my video camera out and I was trying to film commercials before really even becoming a consultant. So unfortunately, I didn't really know my shit yet. And I really could have helped this lady out if I'd known. Um, she's like, Steve, we tried video, it didn't work. We hired a film crew, and this was a home renovation company. So like we hired a film crew to film the whole renovation. It cost us $20,000 for this video. I was like, wow. Can I see the video? So she showed me the video. The video was phenomenal. It was super high end. You could see the whole beautiful transformation from just a shell of a house up to this beautiful house. And then the video ended. And they're like, we didn't get any results from that video. Now, if I'd been just a little further along in my consulting career, I would have said, yeah, I bet so. Like, I guarantee you that video got you zero results because you know what you forgot to do? Ask them to buy. There was no call to action at the end of the video. There was no website. There was no book a call link. There was no nothing. It was literally the video just ended with no command to take action. We need the CTA, call to action. Now, if you're on Skool, this is the easiest thing that you need to do because it's literally click the join group button. That's all you have to say. Click the join group button and I'll see you on the inside. If you're on the free tier, hey, it's free to get and this is where things get a little bit tricky. So people ask like, Steve, if I've got tiers, do I talk about the premium, this, that, and the other thing? I would talk about everything your community has to offer and the way you're going to frame this at the end. It's free to get started. Whether you have a free trial or a free tier of your group, just say it's free to get started. If you don't have a free option, then just say whatever the lowest tier is. Like it's $20 to get started. It's whatever it is, it is. Like if it's only 500 to get started with the right group, that might make sense. It doesn't, but make sure that you are asking them to take the next step. And from a deeper standpoint, like everything we do, every time we hop on camera, we're not just doing it for fun. We want them to do another thing, whether it's your VSL, whether it's even a course video. Even in our course video, we're selling them to take action within the course. We're taking them to another course. Like this is a thing on how to get six-pack abs, but by the way, check out my butt burner course while you're at it. Soft sell like that. You're always pushing them to move up the chain, move up the mountain, take that next action. They're not going to do it on their own. We have to hold their hand. You can't just hope that they're going to take action on their own. They're not going to do it. The more you can take thinking off their plate, like I literally will even show the mouse clicking the join group button, like whatever you got to do. So it's just automatic and they just take the next step. So write down what your CTA is. If it's just click the join group button, or if you have something else, whatever it is, write your CTA down right now.
I can share something with
Yeah.
everybody as you're thinking about what your call to action is going to be as you're writing this down. And that is that since putting up my VSL after going through this 7-day challenge in Steve's community, my conversion rate's it hovers between 19 and 20% for cold traffic.
Oh,
I run
wow.
ads to my
Yeah.
community.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
that is a really big deal.
Yeah.
Um, so, and
So,
the other point I want to make you're talking about the call to action. All content needs to have a call to action.
Yeah.
People need to read or watch or listen to whatever you're putting out there, but they need to know what's the next thing you want me to do here. That's why, and you're wanting to add value to the
Hmm.
conversation. So one problem, one solution. Steve didn't ask you to write down, all at the number four thing, all of the problems you're solving for them, the biggest pain point. That's what you're looking for. The biggest thing that they need solved right now,
Yeah.
that they're willing to spend money for.
Yeah. So, and you bring up a good point of like, so we want our content to be valuable. Like this has been drilled into us as schoolers, we're taught value first, value first, value first. And so like, but now I'm saying we need to sell on camera. Like, and this is where even my group gets stripped. And this is why my new course that I'm going to be launching next month, how do we sell without being salesy? And it's by providing value and then just giving them the option at the end to take it a step further. And if you read Alex Hermosi's motivational minute, whatever I can't remember what it's called. He's got a newsletter thing. Definitely sign up for this.
It's his motivational minute.
Motivational minute, like he gives like, and it's good stuff. Like it's stuff that you can really implement. It's only a couple paragraphs, but it's like money. But he always has his book a call link at the bottom of that. Like there's never a time when he's not selling. Like even when he's not selling, he's still selling. And that's how we're gonna help them solve that problem. But even like today, like so I'm helping you get that first video on. This is just the first video, but this like we go a lot deeper in the 7-day challenge. The 7-day challenge is not that deep. Like if you really like it's then you need to talk about hooks and that's not the other thing. And then we go through the VSL is just one problem. Like again, we're selling on camera 24. Like you're going to need help with your course videos. You're going to need help with your social media videos. You're going to need help with your social proof videos. I'm going to help you with all of that, but we got to do it in small chunks and we got to solve one problem at a time. So you lead them up. And that means you always want them to take the next action in the step. They're not going to learn it in one day. They're like, you're going to need to continually work with them. And that means always asking them to take the next step. All right. Can you go through the points again? The points, all the 5 questions. All right. So real quick. Number 1, who do you help? Number 2, what problem are they having and what pain is that problem causing them? Number 3, how do you help them overcome it? And what are 3 tangible things they get when they work with you? Whether it's one-on-one coaching, a course, group coaching, a blueprint, a tool, whatever it is, tangible. So I don't want to hear confidence or like anything like that. It's nothing wishy-washy. 3 hard, tangible things they get when they join. Number 4 is what is the dream outcome? What does their life look like after you've helped them out? In other words, what do they want? And number 5 is how do they sign up to work with you? How do they buy? Or join your group or whatever it is. With Skool, it's real easy. It's click the join group button. I'll see you on the inside. Done.
Hey, got it.
All right. Just waiting for some couple thumbs up. We got some new people in the house. Jennifer's on camera now. That's exciting.
I've been fighting with my laptop, so I got on my phone.
We all been there. Yep.
Did you get all the points?
I think so.
Did you answer them?
I'm trying. I'm catching up now.
Yeah, so she's playing catch up.
Hey, Donna, are you someplace where you can come on camera or you're not muted?
I am not. Sorry.
You're good. You're
No
good. Did you
worries.
get all the points? Are you playing along with us?
Well, I came late to the party, so I missed the first part of that. Sorry about that.
You're good. We're just covering the 5 points. Who do you help? Um, what what is their biggest problem that they need to solve and what pain is associated with that problem. And then the third is three tangible things that joining your community provides for them. And number four is what will the dream outcome look like once they do join your community? And number five is the invitation to join your community.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Got it.
I wrote it down.
Jill, you better know these at this point. Like the back of your hand.
Exactly. Exactly. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you've got coming up, Steve, while everybody's
Yeah, so there's a couple things. So one, my community free to join. So is there ways to spend money in it? Absolutely. Not running a charity, none of us are. But the first step is to just get in, and I create. So this is a kind of a funny story. I resisted creating a challenge for my group forever. Like because it felt like everyone in school was doing it. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to do other people's stuff. I don't have time to create one. I don't think my people have time for one. And so I just dragged my feet on it. And then one morning, I wake up and I check my Skool right away, like before my eyes are even focused, because it's such a habit now. And I see a DM from Evelyn Weiss, and my heart was in my throat. And she's like, why is everyone in my group talking about this Steve guy and this like camera stuff and whatever? I'm like, oh my God. She's like, we might be able to work together and you can start teaching my group how to get on camera and do that. Do you have a challenge? And I went, ha ha ha. And so then I went into scramble mode and I built the whole thing on the fly. I was literally writing lessons the night before because I'm doing it live with the community as we did it. And it was the best thing I have ever done for my group. And I've since integrated into my roadmap. It is now step one of my group. So Jill has been through this. She is now what I call one of the 7-day cool kids. They finish that 7-day. Not only they get a video for their about page, now I give them a one-on-one call to really go over that and dig into it a little bit deeper. And they're in the Hall of Fame. I will actually put their video in the classroom. So Jill, your video is in the classroom now in the end of the 7-day challenge. That's all free. Now, the problem that I had with that, like it was awesome, but I had nothing to follow that up afterwards. So people and Jill's guilty of this, like finish the 7-day and then peace out because, obviously Jill's group is slammed. She's got a lot on her plate and she's working on other stuff. So I had nothing to take them to that next step and to really tie this into making money, which is what the group's really about. And my group really became known as a VSL group, and that was not the goal of my group ever to become the VSL group. Like Jill said, the VSL is just one problem. There are several problems we need to overcome on camera, and creating the offer is a big part of it, and selling that offer is a big part of it. And just all the videos that are going to go into place to do that. And social proof is probably the biggest one. But I have to sneak it into the program because no one wants to do testimonials for whatever reason. It's insane because those are the videos that really make you the most money. Like literally my first client, Sean, because of the testimonials we created for him, was able to put a down payment on a house. These are so monetizable. So I need to find a way to create a course about what it is now, because this is when I talk about the dream outcome. What do people want? You have to really focus on that and then sneak the shit in that they need once they're in the course. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to be working on content creation. We're going to be working on selling without feeling salesy, because that's a big thing that my group is really struggling with right now. We're really going to tackle that and just get the ick away. So we're just being authentic on camera, which is what I wanted all along. I want you to be able to hop on camera and talk just like this, without even a script or memorize, just be able to speak from the heart about the thing that you have, because you know it's going to get people results. So that next course, I'm going to sit down with each person one-on-one. I'm going to feel them out and see where they're at in their business. And then I'm going to give them a track to follow that's going to get them to that next step and help them not only get clients in the group, but actually start breaking out the wallet and making money, because that's the whole point of doing this. Like it's one thing to have a group that's really engaged, but it's not profitable. So at the end of the day, we do need to make money doing this. So
And
that's the April goal right now. But right now, like we still got it. Like no matter what, if someone gave me a check for $1 million today, I would still make them go through that free challenge first, because that's the fundamentals. Like you can't crawl before you, or you can't run before you crawl, all that, whatever. Like this is step one, no matter how you slice it. Someone had a question on something somewhere.
I was
Steve,
going to go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, I
No,
want you to.
I was just going to ask Steve if you already shared your link to your school.
That is Jill's job, because she is an affiliate of my school and I want her to get credit for it. So,
I don't know if I did, Jill, if you already put it out there, but
drop the
I will
link,
stick it
Jill.
in the chat here in just a second. And that was one of the things that I was just getting ready to talk about. And that
Yeah.
is that most community owners, especially if they have a pro community and they're selling stuff in their community, um, oh, here we go, offer affiliate commissions. And the affiliate link is just the invite people link over in their community.
Yep.
And anytime anybody joins through that link, and even if they join for free, but somewhere down the line they decide to make a purchase, you get whatever the percentage is that community offers.
Yeah.
In my
So
community, it's 40%. In
yeah.
Steve's community, it's 40%. A lot of communities that you have to be a member of the community. It's one of the stipulations. So don't join communities and share their links and then leave those communities. You can mute them, but don't leave them.
Yeah, don't leave. And understand that not every community owner offers commission, and some set it less. Like there's another coach that I promoted,
Mhm.
and I helped her make thousands of dollars in sales, and I got zero in commission for it. So I got some free coaching out of the deal. So I can't be better, and I knew that going in. So like, but you have to understand, and on the flip side, it's a double-edged sword, because like that 40% commission is awesome for the group members. As you start getting to some higher ticket stuff, like you start to feel the pinch. It's like, ouch, that might go. So if I do some higher ticket stuff, I'm probably going to create a new community for it, because you don't want to change like once your commission set, you don't want to start messing with that, because people are used to getting that check.
You
But
don't have to do that, Steve.
is there a way around that? Because I'm all about,
What
okay,
you do is the commission is set for the different levels in your
yeah,
community. So if somebody be premium member or VIP member, then I would get 40%. But if you
right,
have a separate coaching program in your classroom, you can
okay.
set that to whether you want that to be missionable or not.
But can I change the percentage? Because I just want to change it.
Yes,
I don't want to cut. Yeah, okay. So like, I just
I
want it for
think you
this
can
bigger
change the
ticket stuff.
percentage too.
If I can knock it down to like for a bigger thing, I'd want it around 20%.
Mm.
Um, I will have to play with that. Good to know. But
Yeah.
bottom line is, affiliates are a good thing, and a lot of people are making money, and this is one of the best ways to promote it. I highly recommend creating your own workshop and giving it to, just like I'm doing for Jill right now. This is so powerful. From not just from an affiliate standpoint, but also from a engagement standpoint in your own group. Because when people join your community from someone else's where you were on a live call, and then you host a live call in your group, they are 10 times more likely to sign up for that live call, because they're used to it. They're already trained to dive in and get on that call. So that's why I've always had such great engagement on my live calls, because they're all coming from other groups where I was a guest speaker. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. Do it.
And you
But
provide a lot of value for different communities when you go out and you share in those communities. And,
yeah, I think that's the thing is like if you're going to do this, make sure that you bring value. Don't just show up and make it engaging. I don't want to sit through an hour of a person talking. It drives me crazy. I already am sick of my own voice. Like this is probably the least interactive one I've done, but this is just due to technical difficulties more than anything because of where people are at. But I really want to. This is like so. I used to DJ weddings, and I was never sitting back and just playing songs. I would get out on the dance floor and I'd teach people dances and just get them. And I run my group the same way. It's like I want to be getting everyone together and let's get the camera on you. So on that note. We're gonna hop on camera now, and we're gonna talk about our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just lost our. I'm blanking. Oh, Carrie just had to go, so she
She
escaped.
had
Yeah,
she had
which
to go.
is I don't want her talking and driving. I've had people do that before, and that's not safe. So let's not do that. Jennifer can't get on camera, which means the next person in line
Jennifer
is
is on camera.
Jennifer.
She's
Can you
in
get on camera?
two places.
Oh, she are in two plate. There's two of you.
Yeah,
That was very confusing. All right, but the good news is the video you is on the far right of the screen. So the next person in line is Jill. And so Jill, put the pieces all together. Let's hear your basic VSL right now. 1, 2, 3, go.
I empower coaches and spiritual entrepreneurs to amplify their voice, monetize their mission, get visible, leveraging Substack, Skool, communities, and podcasts so that they can attract premium clients, um, so they can make money and make a difference in the world. And we do this with
Gonna pump the brakes right there. What did we skip? Let's workshop the first thing first.
Okay.
You got too many damn words there. We need to streamline this. Whereas I empower and this let's get a
I
little
don't
more.
like to use help because I don't
and
help people. I empower
that's
people.
You're the
okay, so we can live with that. But I just want to streamline it. What do you like in one sentence? What it is that who is it that you help and what do you do? Just like we did at the top of the thing. All right.
That's what I do, Steve. I
Okay.
empower them to amplify their voice, monetize their mission, and get visible.
Okay. Solid. Now, what are they struggling with? That's where we jumped off the boat. So, what are they struggling with?
To attract premium clients because they struggle with attracting clients that can pay them.
Okay. What pain does that cause?
They're broke.
Yeah. Dig into that. What is like in the real in their day? Like, what does being broke do? Like, they're not able to go out to the movies. They're not like they can't even afford their groceries. They're stressed about their rent. Like let's really dig into what does broke feel like. Okay. So like just look at your clients. What are some things that your clients are really frustrated with right now?
They feel invisible. They feel like
Ooh.
they
Like what?
I'm sorry, I just got
That's all
Jennifer
right.
coming on
Yeah.
her laptop. They're feeling like they're doing a lot of stuff, but not getting paid for it,
Yeah. Okay.
wasting their time.
Ooh, yeah. Good. Okay. So let's say that. So a big thing. So let's go back. You help them empower, monetize, be visible. A big thing I've noticed with my clients is,
A
can you
big
lead in
thing
with
I've
that?
noticed with my clients is that they're spending a lot of time being everywhere, but not really attracting the clients that they desperately want to help because they feel invisible.
Awesome. Cool. All right. How do you help them with that?
I provide a Monetize Your Mission mastermind every week. I I provide a Substack quick start guide so that they can just a Substack quick start guide and a client attraction audit.
Bam.
No, a client acquisition audit. That's what I call it.
Perfect. All right. When they sign up to work with you, or after they've gone through the program, what does that result in?
It results in attracting clients that can afford to pay them, members in their community, subscribers to their Substack, and basically so that they can attract clients without an influencer's audience. I help them monetize small audiences, and they don't have to hunt them down like a banshee on a mission.
Nice. How does that help their life and how does that make them feel?
It helps their life because now they're getting paid what they're worth, and they can afford the things that makes makes what they do worthwhile.
Nice. If when we go deep into that, like, so again, anytime we can get specific. So for me, like, I can go paddleboarding on a Tuesday at 2 p.m. That's my thing.
Mhm.
Gladys in my group is great. Like, I have a retirement fund now. I can travel to any country in the world and not worry about like throw in some specific stuff. And you can use your story and your client's story. That's a deeper thing, but that's good enough for now. All right. So how do they join?
Click the link.
Click the
For free.
Click the join and join for free. Bam, done. All right. Big round of applause for Jim. It's
All
just
right, Jennifer, you're up.
Jennifer, you are now up.
So
So
this
Jennifer,
you can hear me, right?
yep, can hear you.
So this was really good for me to hear you, Jill, because I jumped on at 4:20. I saw the clock when I jumped on, so I was late fighting my laptop. But so I answered the 5 questions, but I haven't put them together in like a lovely spiel like Jill
Yeah,
did.
and that's fine. This is just practice. We're not going to have this polished like right now. That takes
But you
a
can
long. That's
join
why
Steve's community.
it takes 7
I did.
days to
I
really do
just
this.
did. So
I will approve you shortly. In fact, I'll do it right now.
um
But like this is just practice. So if we're reading off our notes, whatever, that's fine. Like we're just trying to get the basic chunks down right now. So who are you and what do you do?
so I help successful professional women who dream of traveling abroad do so without risking their careers.
Nice. What's the big problem they're suffering and what pain does that cause?
So they've been dreaming of travel for years and years and years, not been doing it because of kids, career, wifey obligations, all the things that happen that keep you not fulfilling your dreams. And they don't know how to move forward and don't have too many blockers to see it happening to
Yeah.
them.
How does that all make them feel when that dream keeps slipping away?
Um, like bored and
Yes.
unfulfilled,
Oh, cool. Yeah. Love it. Bored
like
and unfulfilled.
missing out on
Missing out FOMO.
FOMO.
Awesome.
Yes, FOMO.
Yeah. This is great. This is what I'm talking about when we said like it's not just the problem is not traveling, but what's the pain that that's causing?
Right.
And that's a great one. Like you've got a lot to play with there. FOMO, like pain, years slipping away. I'm getting too old to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Like you can have fun with that. Really twist the knife. Awesome. Cool. How do you help them overcome that? And what are 3 things they get when they join your group?
Okay, so and I'm new. I'm not as advanced as Jill. Like
That's all
Jill's like
good.
is sort of my hero now. Um, so I'm developing an aspiring digital nomad course, and part of the program. So it's a program. I
Hmm.
envision a program, and part of it's a community of other supportive, aspiring digital nomads. I
Hmm.
picture at the end, after like the 60 or 90 days, there's also like an alumni option to continue in that community, which I think is going to be a really important piece of the puzzle. And then the specific outcome for each individual is a 90-day roadmap or blueprint that where we've co-designed their seasonal digital nomad lifestyle for them.
Okay, let's rewind a little bit on that. So we're not going to say I'm developing. We're just going to say I have a nomad course. Even if we go back to Max, makes $250,000 a year on Skool. some of his courses when you go in, and this is after you pay 2,000 for the course, it'll say course level number 5 coming soon. Like, so you just have to sell the idea of it and know that like I'm adding stuff to this course every week. So, and that's a conversation you can have after the fact. So just say I have a course. Then you've got your 90-day blueprint, roadmap. That's good.
Mhm.
As far as like further stuff beyond, I wouldn't worry about further stuff beyond that. Let's just come up with one more thing we can offer right now, whether it's a group coaching, a weekly group coaching
Checklist.
session,
Oh, so yeah,
checklist.
so and well, checklist is great, and I'm also envisioning weekly cohort group coaching.
Okay.
I offer, as you said, Steve,
Yeah.
weekly.
So here's the thing, and this is tricky when you've only got a few people in the group. Like it's not enough people to have a live call. So there's a way that we can reframe that. So when there's 0 to 1 people on the call, it's okay. We're gonna call this either coffee hour or office hours.
How
So, and
about
that's
happy?
something you can implement today. So, like, to put it on your calendar right now, like every Wednesday at 10 a.m., I've got coffee hour, I've got office hours. So, and now you can put that in your value stack right out the gate. Like, you have a thing, it's on your calendar and it exists. And
Love
so,
that.
yep,
Love it.
cool. Awesome. All right. What is the dream outcome, the happily ever after you've helped them out?
So what I listed in the chat was that they've either booked their vacation or they're actually traveling within the first 90 days. But really what the outcome is that they have, and this is a more fulfilled life. They're feeling just happier at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's the you're going to do this concrete thing, and
Ready.
there's the way it's going to make you feel.
Yeah, you want both, and I would lean into the concrete first because again, tangible, 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 and this is where so many school groups go wrong. You'll see, especially in like the mindset communities, and that like you're going to get confidence. Well, what the hell is that? Like that confidence could be defined a million different ways. Versus
Ready.
you're gonna go on a 7-day vacation in 90 days. That's a thing. That's a real thing that you can offer. What is the It's kind of the same thing as problem and pain points. The problem is the tangible thing, the pain points is the feeling. So on the flip side, the dream side results in
Ah,
benefits. The result is the trip, the trip the 7-day trip in 90 days. That's a tangible thing. What are the benefits? You feel so accomplished and you're enjoying life and you're in the moment and you're getting to experience a whole new world, like whatever, like that travel's such an easy thing. Like this, to paint a picture. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of playground there.
oh,
So,
I'm so glad to hear you say that because it's not making money, you're spending money. Right. So, but
well,
I
yeah,
agree.
that's why,
But
and
people
that's a
will
much
pay for
deeper
that.
subject we're gonna have to dig into. You have to really know your niche. Like these are people that have money to spend.
Right.
Like
That's why I'm focused on career professionals like
career
myself
professionals that like they have the money but they
who've
don't
got the
have the
money and not the
time.
time. Right.
Yeah, and so
Or
that's the
maybe they don't
problem.
even know how all the pieces fit together. Because it used to be like travel agents were a thing, but they aren't a thing these days. You're just expected to know how to fit all the pieces together to have a great experience when you go to a different country or even traveling in the country where you're at.
Yeah,
That's right. And that's and
there's
that's where my focus is really on like I have a lot of connections that folks that run like co-living
mhm.
communities. And I'm not looking at 7 days, Steve. I'm looking at like, I mean, 2 weeks minimum, but like ideally more like a month. And like how, like being, and bringing in folks from co-living communities to make introductions so people know people in advance and get a sense for like what it would be like to go live in Tuscany at this co-living community for 2 weeks or a month. And
Yeah,
the kind of social interaction that it encourages if you're not looking to be solo in a strange country and that sort of thing.
phenomenal. Yeah, you got
And
some great tools in your back pocket there.
people do medical travel, people do like upgrade travel, spiritually upgrade. They travel to spiritually upgrade. They go to meditation retreats, they go to yoga retreats, they go to health retreats, they go to like different places for different reasons, not just to like show up and
Well, this is
yeah.
where things get tricky because this is a lot of good, but it could also go down 18 different rabbit holes at the same time. So like we got to rewind back to that career lady At the
Yeah.
end of the day, what is it that she wants? And frame everything around that, whatever it is. So that's where your homework, you really got to research these career, and if you're that lady, that's the best place to start. This is what, and we're going to talk when you go into the 7 day challenge. Jill's been through this. Like day number 4 is what we call the 0 to hero story. That's what we're going to take your story and turn that into a marketing piece. So really look at your own journey. What is it you were struggling with, and what is it that you wanted, and speak to the other yous in the world. And they're going to know exactly what, because you're just going to reflate. They're already going to know it because you've been through it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. I'm excited. You got like, well, we get this put together. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited. All right. That's all we got. We had some
Kelly,
sick
we're
people.
just gonna we're gonna bypass you because we know you're not feeling really good right now, but you are totally welcome to pop on if you want. And if you would like to just go to Steve's community and go through his challenge, we'll look for your videos over there too.
And we don't care what the videos look like or sound like. Poor Gemma was sicker than a dog when she did her challenge, but she still got through it all 7 days. So it's definitely doable. I'm not going to force anyone to do that, obviously, but the challenge is very bite-sized. Some assignments are a little bit longer than others, but especially those first couple days, it's very short.
Okay,
Because
so I
everyone's
have
busy.
my thing. I made it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Jill's gonna learn something about me real quick. So, um, I did this in our other thing too one time. But I help women who feel disconnected and overwhelmed reconnect with themselves, regulate their emotions, and rebuild their lives through simple daily rhythms. Inside the Rising Room, you'll get a step-by-step reset system, practical healing tools, and a supportive community. You can feel grounded, confident, and like yourself again. So join us inside the Rising Room.
Okay. And that's solid for like just debate. If you hopped on camera and did exactly that, that would still be head and shoulders above what everyone else is doing. It's very like it covers the bases. But I want to rewind a little bit because one thing that we completely jumped over again was the pain and the problem and the pain.
Okay.
So I want you to, we don't have to do this right now, but it's just
Look
stuff
at the
I want.
pain more.
Look
Okay.
at the pain more. What these unregulated ladies, what are they going through right now? I have a very similar, like Matt's a men's coach teaching the same thing. He just joined my group, so he's
Okay.
and he's really good at talking about like just guys that are trapped in their head and it's hurting their career and this and that and that. Like, so really get into what is it that's not only the pain, but or not only the problem, but how is that causing these ladies pain? For your group, for your value, what we call the value stack. When you join my group, you get 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to lead with or add community as part of their value stack. Here's the bad news. And this comes straight from Goose, one of the top coaches on Skool, who came to Chicago, and he told us like 10 times this. You got your course and your community. People will buy your course and never use it. People will
Right.
use your community every day, but they will never buy it. So you can't sell community. Like it's like you do talk about it, but it's the icing on the cake. So if it was a value stack, it would be number 4. You get 3
Right.
tangible things plus this awesome community, but it can't be 1, 2, or 3. Because they just don't care at this point. Once they're in it, they're going to get, especially if your community is rocking, they're going to get so addicted to it. And that's really where they're going to get the value of the thing. They're never going to use your course. Like, bad news. I hate to break it to you. They're just not. But the community, they're going to love it. But until they're in, it's like one of those you had to be there situation. Until they're in it, you can't sell it. That's just something they have to experience for themselves.
Right.
So we need 3 tangible things. And again, Jill's great with like the 12-step blueprint, the roadmaps, the blueprints, the group coaching and one-on-one is so easy. The coffee hour, the office hours, whatever. That's such an easy thing that anybody can do. And that takes care of like 1 to 2 of your value stack right there. Aside from that, everything else, the rest of that was great. Like, again, just happily ever after. What is their life going to look like when they're feeling regulated? It's going to improve relationships. They're going to be able to make decisions a lot better. Financial decisions are going to be so much easier, blah, blah, blah. Again, you got a lot to play with there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This has
All right.
been fantastic, Steve.
I'm
I
glad you
really
liked it.
appreciate you hopping on with us and
Yeah,
doing this exercise.
this was fun. So I'm glad to hear people got something out of it, and you're definitely free to join my group and keep rocking on it. And meanwhile, I will learn what the heck Substack is. I promise, Jill, someday. Got a lot on my plate right now, but like we'll add it to the mix.
Sounds like a plan, Steve.
Cool, cool.
Thanks everybody for joining us. And if you're watching the replay, we will put the link to Steve's community in the notes below. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
Next, Monetize Your Mission Mastermind. Bye.